Hey there, welcome to my channel, AH for Truth. All right, if you're new to my channel, please like, subscribe, comment, let me know what you think. I want to talk to you guys today about 3 things that will cause many to lose out in the coming wealth transfer. By the way, the wealth transfer has already happened in the sense that if you've taken position, wealth is already coming your way. You just have to buy, hold, and wait. The wealth transfer, the first thing is favor. When God favors a person, they're already wealthy. I'm telling you. You know, wealth is not only in finances or valuable items like gold and silver, but in relationships. First with the Creator and with other people. You may have a lot of money. If you don't have good relationship with people, you will die early. I'm telling you. You could die early, right? So, or you could just have a nasty lifetime. And there are people who have good relationships, they die because of illness or other things. But you know what I mean? Like, it's, you'll be walking the walking dead. All right. Again, if you are new, go into the description. If you're new to crypto, you're wondering how you navigate this space, go into the description. I wrote a book for you, just for you, Crypto Made Easy. Download a copy, $19.99. The second book also talks about, the cryptocurrencies, the future of finance, banking, and money value transfer is here. All right. May God bless you as you read those books. Okay. So into what I was talking about, 3 things that will cause people to miss out, including those who have been positioned. So the first one is telling themselves and others it's too good to be true. You know, somebody wrote to me 5 months ago. He said it was too good to be true that XRP will rise to a certain price. He says it'll take a very long time to get there. Another person said we'll all be dead before it happens. Well, people have been saying this from 17 cents to $3 and to where it is today. Is like dropped to $2.99, following the path of Bitcoin, but it will decouple at some point. Too good to be true, too good to be true. Now, let's say you have $1,000, $2,000. Why not put it there? Like, just try. I'd rather try and invest, right? And wait for returns than complain and say, it's too good to be true. So many people said that of the internet. Too good to be true. They said that about Web 2. Web 3. We're at Web 3 right now. Where value will really move over the internet. Here I am with my phone. When I first had a cell phone in my life, it only did messages. And they even charged us if you texted too many words, too many letters. That's where all these short forms came from. People would type that. They will type it as DAT, dat. And the letter U as U was WS. Shaking, SHKING. Just to save money. I remember those days. And now you have all these phones now, local calls, no charge, nothing. You have your bank on your phone, you have your email on your phone, you have everything on your phone. Too good to be true. And there were people who resisted. I saw a woman writing a check at the insurance agent's office the other day. People hardly write checks these days, including 60-plus-year-olds and 70-year-olds. But there's still some people old and even young who prefer to say write a check because, but hardly any young people do that, right? But times are changing. And some people just allow, like people who fought the computer because they like the typewriter. They love the typewriter. They could type so fast, like, and even sing a song while you're typing, like with their fingers to play a tune. But it went. Okay, so that's the first thing, right? I took 4 minutes to tell you the first thing. Sorry. So, too good to be true. Second thing, lack of preparation, which will lead me to something else, which is the third one. I could say many others, but I could give you 7, but I'll give you 3. Lack of preparation. So some people have cryptos, but they're really not serious. They just don't want to be left behind. Oh, everybody's doing it, so they do what the Joneses are doing. And they hope and wish that, one day it will just increase, but they don't learn anything else. So they're not preparing themselves. They're not oiling their off-ramps. An off-ramp is how you get off. An on-ramp is how you get on, like through an exchange. An off-ramp is the path in which you get off back into fiat, into your dollar, lire, euro, mark. No more mark, right? It's all euro now. See how that tells you how old I am, but I'm young. So all of that, people are not preparing. Well, how do you prepare? You keep learning. You keep exercising yourself. You go and take up your ledger. I told you my story, one of my videos, where Shiba Inu went and spiked. I saw it at 4 times the value I had on my wallet, and I'm like, oh my God. Read my article on that. I'll post the article in the description on my Buy Me a Coffee page. I wrote an article, and I mean, you don't have to give anything to read the article. It's free, right? It's not behind a paywall. On off-ramps, all the different kinds of off-ramps. There's more, but I just, you have to write a little bit at a time, right? So go read it. Oil your off-ramps. It's like you park a car in the garage and you never, all winter, then you never start it, right? My lawnmower, I have to, make sure that things are going well before I park it away in the shed. My, riding mower, and then, I have to get new batteries for it, everything like that. Sometimes because I was careless, I didn't prepare. Preparation. Watch videos like this, ask questions. Some of you do that very well, but all your questions will not be answered in 1 or 2 videos. The last thing I want to say, this leads into the last thing. The third thing is people avoid paying someone to teach them what they don't know. Go and scour the internet. Find any school teaching on crypto. This is one of the few times in history where people are ahead of the system. It's a blessing. It's God who made it possible. So learn. Like, there's a conference we're putting on the 27th, Meme Koinology. It's $350 to register. Somebody said it's too much. You know what happened to me yesterday? I got a call from the furnace company. They had gone to my rental property and there was a crack in the pipe. I had already paid them a lot of money, $940 to do a job. They said, oh, there's a big hole in your pipe, your venting pipe. I could do that job myself and I'll save money, but I don't have the time. You know how much they charge me to go back out there? $199 plus tax. The tenant called me, texted me right after to say they finished the job. Now watch this. The company called me the day before to take their money. The day before. And I said, but I've been with you guys for over 15 years. Like, is it 15 or 10, maybe 10 to 15? Please, I don't remember. But this particular company is more than a decade. And I said, I'm not going to run away with your money. You know where I'm like, why are you calling me? What? So we've changed our policy. Maybe somebody screwed up and that's why they're doing that. So they called me. $199 I paid. I said, call me tomorrow. This is ridiculous. So they called me the following day, right after, just before they started. With the 10 years, they would not trust me with $199 when I paid them $900 the previous day. This is the world you live in. And so this is what we need to understand, friends. You pay someone to show you what they know for their time. And it's not always going to be cheap. $199 just to change. I could do it. Go Home Depot, buy it, put the rings on, screw it, and then go test it. No leaks. Good. We're good to go. I don't have the time. So let somebody else be paid to that. You see, you can search all these things on the internet that we are offering. But also that we've tried things. Sometimes you get stuck somewhere and we'll just tell you, don't do that. Some people want to email me, hey, this is a question I have. That's fine. Email our channel. When I have the time, we respond. But what if even 30 minutes, people find it hard to pay for half an hour to just ask questions and be put through on certain things? So think about it. Those are the 3 things that I think will hinder a lot of people, because people think, oh, I'm just going to transfer $1 million to my bank account. I'm going to transfer $150,000 to my bank. Oh yes, I have money. You need to really learn how to do these things, because it's very new an area, and in a serious bull run, you need skills. The skills you need to purchase and stack are less than the skills you need to, like the obvious ones, the obvious cryptos, you just buy them. But what are those ones that you know what I mean? What are those ones that you don't have to, you have to really study, right? But what I'm talking about, when there's a bull run. It's like a bank run, So study to show yourself approved, right? A workman that needs not to be ashamed in this case. So yeah, you don't have to take a coaching course with me or anything. Like, yeah, some people are willing to fly to come and sit with me to learn. And I have that available if you want to come and sit with me for a whole day. But come to our conference, November 6th to 9th, 2025 in Texas. We will be helping you. Again, if you are interested, just send me an email and that's at iCloud.com, or just check the email in the description. Send me a message and I'll give you all the information. You can buy your tickets early. So yeah, Meme Koinology, November 27th, just about a week from now. And yeah, that's in the description. You find the link to register. God bless. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye now.